87 maybe. Good evening and welcome back to Athletic Park in beautiful downtown Chaska. My name is Mike Schmid, broadcasting live on the CHBN network, and I'm joined by Eric Welter tonight for Chaska versus the Hopkins Royals. Hawks coming off a tough loss in the most recent game here, but they look to bounce back against a really good Royals team out of the Lake Conference. And we're going to get right into the keys to the game, the Rome Team Realty keys to the game. Tonight's keys to the game are brought to you by the Rome Team Realty at Edina Realty. Emily and Jan help their clients capitalize on the hot housing market in 2020. Experience matters. Call the Rome Team for all your real estate needs or go to www.rometeamrealestate.com. Again, that's www.rometeamrealestate.com to get in touch with Emily or Jan. All right, Coach, tonight our first key to the game is the Hawks have to get off to a fast start offensively.
Yeah, they had bats struggled a little bit against St. Louis Park, and I mentioned last week that usually the bats are a little bit behind the pitchers early on in the season. But this high school season goes fast. They only played 20 regular season games, and this is our 5th game. So I was not a math major, but I think we're about 25% into the season after tonight.
That's right as well.
So that's going to be a key to start getting the bats going.
Yeah, that's a big thing that we spoke about. I think the Hawks left the game with only 2 hits the last time we were broadcasting, so we got to pick up the bats and start to push the ball around all over the field. Number 2, key to the game, in my opinion, the Hawks need to play error-free baseball.
Not giving them extra outs. If you can just have 3 outs an inning rather than giving them 4 or 5 outs an inning, that will help quite a bit.
Yeah, it helps move the game along, keeps the helps get the bats going as well. Number 3, Rome Team Real Estate key to the game is play with a little bit of confidence tonight.
Yeah, we have a lot of young players, and everybody's relatively new to the varsity level after having a year off. So they're just trying to gain those confidence. We had a couple of good days of practice, and we'll see what happens tonight.
Leading off tonight for the Royals is Jack Primusberger, the second baseman, number 6. Hawks on the mound tonight. It's Carver Miller, who misses just low. 1-0 to start here for the Hawks.
Was wondering all day with the weather what would happen. It did look like actually the sun came out for a little bit, still overcast.
It's better than the last time.
Yes, much warmer.
Carver Miller able to generate a pop fly down the first base line. Handled nicely by Drew Benson to get a quick, easy out here for the Hawks. Good, clean start. That's what you want to see out of your pitching.
Yep. And night like tonight is always kind of nice to play defense on. It's a little bit warmer than it was the other night, and that little rain settles the field nicely. Should get a lot of true hops out there. I always enjoyed playing defense on a night like tonight.
Yep, and now stepping in is, it looks like it's Maddox, with the name Mikalakis. Maddox Mikalakis takes strike 1 here. Hopkins is one of those teams apparently across the state that's pretty highly touted. They've got a really strong roster top to bottom.
Yep, and coming out of the Lake Conference, strong baseball. They've had a strong baseball tradition. So this will be a good challenge for the Hawks tonight.
0-2 now as the last fastball on the outside corner was fouled back against the backstop. Good job by Carver Miller here early, throwing strikes, really being all right in the zone.
If you can keep that pitch count low in the early innings, that'll help as the game goes along.
Fastball down the middle is lined to center field. Mikalakis puts a good swing on that one. Now 1 out and 1 on. Top half of the first inning here for the Hawks.
Yeah, that was a really good swing right there. Carver probably didn't put it in the place that he wanted. 0-2 pitch, probably want to be out of the zone a little bit. But at the same time, if you can get him with just 3 pitches, keeping that pitch count low right away.
Looks like Rosenberg set up outside on that last pitch, and then he just kind of tailed in on that one. Jake Perry now hitting for Hopkins. Jake Perry, Minnesota Gopher commit. Fouled out of play down the left field line. 0-1 now. It's fun watching all these talented baseball players come into town. I just wish they weren't always a lot of Gophers played on the other teams so far in the young season.
And, baseball in Minnesota is getting just better and better, and these kids are playing so much baseball, in the summer and with club teams. And in the fall now, these fall leagues have become prominent throughout the state.
0-1 delivery, fouled back. 2-0 now.
We joke around. I have my mom kept all like the trophies and stuff like that from when we were a kid, and she gave me one from when I was 10 years old, and our team record was 12-4, 16 games total. I think kids at 10 now play about 40 or 50 games in the summer.
It's ridiculous. I mean, we spoke last week about just having the dome and what an advantage that is. I mean, there's specialty schools all across the state now.
And I think it's good for the game. You know, it's good that these kids are playing and that sort of thing.
0-2 delivery by Carver Miller, catches the corner on an off-speed. It looked like a curveball there. Great pitch. Anytime you can strike out a gopher commit, it's always a pretty good deal. Nice job by Carver Miller early.
Now batting left fielder Jack Mauser.
Now with 2 outs, we'll see if Hopkins gets their runner going here early in the count.
Yep, Rosenberg's done a good job so far this season controlling the game from behind the plate. Stays on pitch 1. Looks like just inside, missed the inside corner. 0-1 now. Hawks uniforms look sharp tonight. We were speaking about that before the game as well, these new black unis.
Yes. And they have a variety. We're waiting for I don't know if they've broken them out yet, but they do have a purple top, purple pant uniform. That is very unique and very sharp. We're waiting for those to be broken out here soon.
When we were playing, we just wanted them to fit.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
0-1 delivery just outside. Framed nicely there by Nathan Rosenberg. Thinks he might have caught the corner. Apparently didn't like it. 2-0 delivery now with a man on first and 2 outs in the top half of the first. Driven towards left field. Looks like Bachman settled under it. And he makes the play. Good inning there for the Hawks.
And as you mentioned, getting a quick start here. That was nice to get the 3 outs.
Yep, absolutely. We'll be right back after the quick break.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. We're back!
We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize,
build a new home,
find a cabin,
buy land,
relocate out of state.
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
We're back here for the bottom half of the first inning. Hawks were able to get out of that one clean. They allowed 1 hit, but were able to get out of there. Low pitch count for Carver Miller. Did a good job so far.
Yeah, that was a great first inning. Like you said, low pitch count, making plays out there. Bachman, nice catch out in left field. And let's see if we can get aggressive early and see if we can get on the board.
Yep, Ryan McGee on the hill tonight for the Royals, number 20. Looks like he's got pretty good velocity. Don't know too much about him. Saw him throw a couple off-speed pitches as well in his warm-up. Hopkins' catcher is actually a pretty big-time recruit. He's going to be heading down to Tucson to play for the Arizona Wildcats next year. That's Luke Nordine. Having a good catcher is such a crucial part of high school baseball.
You are exactly right. It kind of controls the game. It kind of takes away the running game sometimes, and then just being able to handle the pitchers and just knowing to have confidence the pitchers can throw any pitch and that the catcher's going to catch it or block it is a huge advantage.
0-0 delivery here to Carver Miller. Misses high. Carver Miller pitching tonight here for the Hawks. Like we said, he got out of that first inning with no issues. Let's see if he can help himself out here.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Good drive to the left center field gap, and he's going to be on his horse heading to second. Looks like he's going to trot into second safely, standing up, no issues. Good start here for Chaska. Carver Miller, nice job there, able to get one past Jack Mauser.
Beautiful swing. Just took that outside pitch, just just waited back on it, didn't try to do too much. Great swing, great start.
That was the hardest hit ball we've seen here at Athletic by the Hawks. I think we said the bats were pretty quiet last week, so it's good to see that quick start.
And hitting it's a funny thing. It is contagious.
Oh, absolutely.
Getting that first hit, that gives confidence to the rest of the guys. Hopefully you can string a couple here together.
Looks like Ben Carter subbing in to run for pitcher Carver Miller. Number 20 steps in. That's Henry Bushy, third baseman tonight. As he swings and misses on the first pitch, we got a 0-1 count, 0 outs here in the bottom of the second. The runner on second.
Yeah, Henry moved over to third base tonight with Carver Miller pitching.
Yep.
He played second the other night. Sam Streeter is playing second with Carver pitching.
Saw a little bit of a shakeup for the Hawks lineup here as Bushy takes the outside strike call. Good job there by Bushy. Fights off a good outside pitch there. Staying alive, following it down the first base line.
Yeah, in this situation, you just got to make the strike zone just a little bit bigger. Try to put something in play. If you can put something to the right side, that'd be great. Move the runner over to third.
McGee misses high there, 1-2 now. Bushy's got great bat control. It's something I've noticed early on in the year. He doesn't try to do too much with the ball ever. He knows his game, and he just kind of puts the ball in play.
Yeah, he's got good hands. He's middle infielder. He also plays third base. So hopefully he can shorten up here. And
swing and a miss, strike three. But Ben Carter able to take third base on the swing and a miss. Like to see the Hawks being aggressive here on the base.
Yeah, that was outstanding. Now we got him in running scoring position with 1 out. If Foss can put something in play, we'll score a run.
Kind of a surprising move running on the D1 catcher this early, but wasn't able to make the play. Foss, now in for the Hawks. Maddox, the shortstop, takes a first pitch down low. 1-0 count here. 1 down in the first inning. Takes a fastball down the middle, strike one. Got to get the scoreboard updated out there, but there is 1 down. Catches the outside corner at the curveball. McGee mixing it up early.
Yep, he does look. He looks like he's got a little velocity, and
fastball down the middle is able to get Maddox Foss.
That's a tough pitch up in the zone a little bit, and you really got to get on top of that one. That's a good pitch.
Rosenberg here tonight, the catcher, is our PA announcer Troy Bachman just said. I'm not sure if you heard it over the line. He moves into the cleanup spot tonight. Curveball outside, getting the swing and miss.
I do like the Hawks' aggressiveness here early in the game. I know we've had 2 strikeouts, but they have been swinging. We've been getting up there, swinging the bats, trying to make something happen. So it shows that the Hawks are going up there with some confidence.
That's that for leadoff hitter getting on base. And started with a double line drive into the gap. 1-1 count now as that pitch misses inside. 1-1 delivery. Fastball catches. Ooh. Rosie wasn't happy with that call.
I think he thought it was up in the zone a little bit.
Looked like it was right on the line.
Yep.
Fastball inside, gets the strikeout, and the Royals get out of trouble, unfortunately for the Hawks. We'll be right back for the second inning here on the CHBN Network.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood-fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart. Bank local. Bank Vista. Member FDIC equal housing lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
We're back here at Athletic Park for the top half of the second inning. Both teams go scoreless in the first. Hawks led off with a double, but were unable to bring the run around after 3 strikeouts. And Hopkins got a hit as well, but they weren't able to plate any runners. What are your thoughts after the first inning?
It's interesting to see who the Hawks are facing tonight on the mound, where against St. Louis Park they had a kid who really worked the corners, used his off-speed pitch, didn't have a lot of velocity, but really pitched effectively. Looks like McGee has a nice slider, but throws hard, and he was throwing that ball up in the zone and sometimes a little tough to catch up to.
Yep, Miller misses 0-1 here on the outside edge. Digging into the box is Cole Anderson, the DH for Hopkins. Swing and a miss, strike one. We got an even count here. Nice to see Jesse Osseth is in the building tonight watching his Hawks. Jesse played for the Chaska back in the day. He also played for the Cubs with you, I believe,
yes,
right?
he was. Him and I were our second base and shortstop.
Yep. That was the 98 run, correct?
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah, Carver Miller able to get a ground ball out there. Good job by, it looks like it was Henry Bushy making the play. One down here in the second.
Now batting catcher Luke Nordine.
That's PA announcer Troy Bachman was also on that squad with you guys.
Yep, yes, he was. He pitched a fantastic game against Measville, I believe, in the 98 state tournament.
Count here.
Of course, none of these kids were born yet, so
Yeah.
they really could care less about those games.
Thought.
Yes, they really.
Strike one curveball to start.
Yeah, speaking of that, those games were here at the Chaska Athletic Park for the amateur state tournament.
Yep.
We're hosting again this year, Chaska, Waconia, and Hamburg.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Pitch number 2 in the count, grounded to second. We're able to make the play. Good job there by Sam Streeter.
Yeah, nice pitch by Miller inside, got into the handle there. Sam makes a nice play at second base. Let's see if we can get out of this inning quick. It's quick work.
Yep. Strike one. Good job there by Carver Miller getting ahead in the count.
Looks at this point that the umpire has a good zone. He's calling strikes.
Ryder Lane up now for Hopkins, their first baseman. Good job there by Streeter. You know, it's always tough when you're getting DH for, but you're playing the field to be, staying engaged with the game.
Yep.
So getting him involved early is going to help later on.
Yep, and that's always fun. And, just every kid has an important role here on this team, and Sam does a nice job of playing second base, and his defense is needed, and made a nice play right there.
Yeah, allowing Carver to go pitch and not losing too much on the defensive end is a big deal. 1-1 pitch here. Curveball catches the outside edge, strike two. Very nice pitch.
Yep.
Time is called. 1-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Ryder Lane digs in, facing off against Carver Miller. Miller working out of the windup, delivers. Fastball in the inside corner, driven to first. Nice play by Drew Benson as he's able to take the out himself. We head into the bottom half of the second inning right after this quick short break.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
We're back for the bottom half of inning number 2, still 0-0 Hopkins and Chaska. Both teams tied at 1 hit apiece in the first inning, and Chaska was able to go 1-2-3 last inning to get out of there quickly. Carver Miller currently throwing a great game.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a good one again tonight, Schmitty.
Yep,
So it looks like
so.
both pitchers look like they are getting into a groove here, and it might be one of those things where both teams are going to be in a battle, need to scratch out a run or two here to try to get a win.
Absolutely. Drew Benson, after making a nice play in the field here, digs in for the Hawks, the first baseman. 0-1 pitch, catches the outside corner with a fastball. Then we were talking about Jesse Osseth and you and Troy all being here. We got Matthew Paul, it looks like, Luke Strazzani over there, so a couple more current players for the Hawks.
Well, yeah, and it's always fun when these night games seems to get a little bit better of a crowd. People can get off work, come down here, or if the other athletes that we have play their sport and then come down here and watch. So it's nice having just such a beautiful park and such a nice the city does such a great job on this facility, keeping it in tip-top shape. So it's really nice having this. We get pretty spoiled down here.
Yeah, we do. 1-2 count, and that one's fouled off behind home plate. Good job by Benson fighting that one off. That's that high heat that got us a couple times in the first inning. Lays off the high fastball. Drew Benson, for younger players, really polished at the plate.
Yep. He's pretty calm up there. He looks like he knows what he's doing and doesn't have a whole lot of movement. Really good stance, has a great chance for success.
Drives the ball to center field. It looks like it was off the end of the bat, though, and fortunately Hopkins is able to track it down and get underneath it. That's out number 1.
Yeah, good swing, just a little early on that one.
1 down here in the bottom of the second, still 0-0, Chaska versus Hopkins. Ethan Bachman stepping in. Ethan's had a little bit of a quiet start. I know he's looking to pick it up as he takes the fastball in the outside corner.
And they'll start to get, you look at their schedule now. They're starting to play 3, maybe 4 games in a week. You start to see a lot of pitches, and that's where you hope to start to get into a groove.
Yep. Swings at the outside fastball, 0-2 now. I saw the schedule and I got tired.
Yes. Well, it's interesting. I mean, the baseball season, the high school baseball season goes, as we mentioned already, goes pretty quick.
Ground ball to third. Perry with a little bit of an errant throw, but he's able to get it as first baseman. Number 17, Ryder Lane, makes a nice scoop. Bachman's retired.
Yeah, that's a nice play right there. And if you are going to make an errant throw, you like to throw it down in the dirt. That gives him first baseman a chance. If you throw it over his head, he's got no shot. But if you're going to miss low, and the first baseman made a nice play.
Yeah, it was a nice play all the way around. Bachman's got about 4.5 40 speed, so he got down the line quick, especially out of the left-handed box. Now up is Jaden Mollett. He was one of the few Hawks that had a good
Yep.
game last against St. Louis Park on Friday night.
Yep, he had a couple good swings, so let's see if we can continue that.
McGee misses high there, 0-2. Pretty traditional defensive setup so far for Hopkins. Haven't seen any shifts. We've brought a couple lefties out and not too much movement. Fastball on the outside edge gets the swing and the miss. 2-2 count now. Or excuse me, 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 delivery by McGee. High heat gets Jaden to swing and miss. Tough to lay off of something
that pitch looks so nice coming in because that eye level, it's easier to see, but then it just kind of rides up, and that is a really good pitch right there, that off-speed pitch after throwing those high fastballs.
Nice curveball on the outside edge. Retires Millette. As we head into the top half of the third inning, we'll be right back here on CHB.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
We're back here at Athletic Park, brought to you by CHBN. My name is Mike Schmidt. I'm joined, of course, tonight by Coach Eric Welter. 0-0 as we head into the top half of the third. Both teams with one hit. Not too much going on either side. The pitchers have done a nice job of dictating the game.
Yeah, it's going to maybe a pretty quick game tonight if this continues.
Yeah. First pitch lined into right field by number 22. That's Americo Scalanti. No outs and one on for the Royals here. Carver Miller still on the hill for the Hawks. That was just a good piece of hitting.
Yep, good piece of hitting. Inside-out swing. Got the barrel to the ball. Now we got the, I believe, number 9 hitter coming up. So we got to look to see if a bunt or hit and run is in play. Third baseman probably has to come in a little bit.
Jackson View, the 9 hitter. Center fielder as well for the Royals. Bunt look. Popped in the air, handled easily by Miller, but it did advance the runner. Good job by the Hawks there by playing that cleanly.
Yep.
Nice job by the Royals advancing that runner.
You know, when a guy lays a bunt down, if you can get it out, just take the out there.
Yep.
You don't want to get too tricky unless you for sure can get him at second base.
Yeah.
Unless you can get him by a mile. You got to take that out.
Yeah, you can turn it into a snowball
Yes,
fight pretty
well,
quickly.
Exactly, or he's safe. Now you got first and second, nobody out. And it's nice having a strikeout pitcher, too. Now that he's on second, maybe we can get a strikeout here in one of these next couple of batters.
It's Jack Primusberger, the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Curveball misses a little high and inside. 1-0 count with one down here in the top half of the third. A lot nicer weather than Friday night.
Yes, I was cold when I went home.
Oof. I wore my snow boots tonight just in case.
Yes, and we're sitting up here in this beautiful press box. I can't imagine what it was like on left field.
Fastball on the outside edge gets him to swing and miss. Kind of a little check swing there. 1-1 count here with one down and a runner on second in the top half of the third. Carver looks extremely comfortable throwing from the stretch here tonight. Good outside fastball followed down the left field line. 1-2 count here.
This would be a big out here
Yep.
if we can get a strikeout and not moving them over to third or anything like that. And then we got 2 down, and then we're one closer to being out of the
there
inning,
we
getting to
go.
going to hit.
Primusberger grounded out in the first inning. Line drive into center field. And the Hopkins is going to send the runner. Looks like the throw will be cut off, and Hopkins takes the early lead 1-0 on a single up the middle by Primusberger.
Yeah, it was interesting. Primusberger did a great job of hitting right there. He didn't try to do too much, just took the ball right back where it came from, up the middle. Third base coach was actually holding the runner up.
Yeah.
And he ran through the sign, but I think we had that rain all day today. I think Tommy might have slipped on that one coming up for the throw.
He definitely did slip on that throw and rolled her into the infield, but no harm done there as runner stays at first. Ball a little low here as Mikalakis digs in for the Royals, number 7. I'd almost rather have an errant throw that just rolls into the infield, keeping the runner on first, keeping that force out with 1 out. Runner's going here. Oh, line drive to first base. He's unable to Benson's unable to handle it. Now the Hawks miss on the air as a throw to first. Nobody had home plate either as the catcher, Rosenberg, jogs back to make sure there's no more damage done. It looks like the ball did go out of play, though, as the runner at first was awarded second.
I mean, that was a good swing, hard hit, but that with the base runner running on that, we had the double play all set up, and Benson just couldn't quite hang on to that one.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a little bit of a knuckleball hit there at Benson. He wasn't able to handle it. It looks like it caught his thumb a little bit in the glove.
Yep. Now the Hawks are bringing their infield in early on, and that's probably dictated by the way the pitcher's throwing, McGee's throwing so far, trying not to get a big inning here, trying to hold off that second and third run.
Little risky with Jake Perry digging in here, the Gophers commit, third baseman for the Royals. Miller delivers a ball just missing outside on a fastball on a 0-0 count. 1 down here still for the Hawks.
Hopkins has a pretty potent lineup here. You probably don't want to be facing the 4-5 guy either, but it wouldn't be awful if we put him on, and then we got to force it every play at every base.
Catches the outside corner with a good fastball. Carver's got a little tail to his four-seamer as well. Misses just high there with fastball. Benson's got the old saying, be a goldfish here. Forget about that last one. That's all right. That's all right. Not much you can do about it now. You just got to go out and make the next play.
Well, baseball is that type of game. You got to absolutely have a short memory on all plays.
Ball driven deep to left center field. Bachman chasing after it, unable to make the play. Hopkins plates one. They hold up to second, and it looks like we might have a little bit of a pickle situation. Throw to second. Gets
great
Perry.
play.
Nice play. Good job all the way around there by the Hawks. Streeter covering second base is able to put a good tag on after a nice throw over by Henry Bushy. Good job by Bachman there getting into that gap and getting the ball back into the infield, allowing the play to happen. Now 2 down for the Hawks. The Royals did plate the second run of the inning there. Hawks down now 0-2 in the top half of the third with 2 down.
And I got to mention, great play by Nolan Kemp out there. He's the one that came in and covered on second base as
that was
middle.
Kemper.
Yeah, as the middle infielders went out for the double cut, and then just too big of a round.
I didn't even notice that was Kemper coming all the way in here.
So that was just a great play, not giving up, even though they hit a double, not giving up on the play. And taking advantage of the wide turn at second base.
Yep. Looks like the runner on third didn't know if he wanted to go or not. He held up a little late, causing a little trouble. Fastball catches the outside edge. We got a 1-1 count here now. As number 23, Jack Mauser, digs in for the Royals. Mauser batting cleanup for Hopkins tonight. Fastball just missed on the outside edge.
Yeah, that's a big out right there. I
Yeah.
mean, get that second. Now we're just one pitch away from ending this inning.
Yeah, we were looking at second and third with one down, 4, 5, 6 coming up. 2-1 delivery. Curveball hit hard into deep left field. It looks like that one might reach the fence. No, Bachman cuts it off and fires it in, but that's a double for Mauser, and it plates another run for the Hopkins here in the third. Now 3-0 Hopkins.
That was a good piece of hitting, get on top of that high fastball. Now the Hawks have to concentrate on stopping the bleeding here and get back in and hit.
Damage. Hopkins with 5 hits now for this inning to go along with one Chaska Hawks error. Cole Anderson, DH for the Royals, digs in against Carver Miller here. Curveball on the inside edge, big pitch.
And we knew coming into this game Hopkins was going to be a challenge. They're a good team. I think they're 3-2 on the year. Lake Conference, they play good competition, and they've always had a strong baseball tradition.
Yeah, and we've mentioned they've got a couple D1 for sure commits, and there's been other talent across the roster that we've definitely recognized as well.
So it's a great test for the Hawks tonight.
Rosenberg calls for time. He wants to go discuss everything with Carver Miller. Maybe settle him down a little bit here. Tell him one more good pitch, and you'll be out of the inning. Miller versus Anderson here, 2 down with 1 strike. Top half of the third, Hawks down 3-0 as he misses low and away. 1-1 count now. Stands starting to fill up here a little bit at Athletic Park. 1-1 delivery, runner goes. Good job by Rosie handling that one in the dirt on the swing and miss.
That was a great play. And that, outstanding jump at second base. But now we got 2 strikes. So outstanding jump, but we still can hold him from scoring here with a nice pitch.
Yep, specifically with the ball in the dirt there.
Yep.
That's kind of all you can do with it.
Yep.
One-two delivery. Fastball inside, just misses.
Now that he came up and in, let's see if he goes with that slider low and away.
There it is, that outside slider. Good call, coach, as the Hawks get out of the inning. 3-0 Hopkins after they plate 3 here in the third. We'll be back for the bottom half of the second, where hopefully the Hawks will answer.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back. We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize,
build a new home,
find a cabin,
buy land,
relocate out of state.
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back to Athletic Park here for the bottom half of the third inning as the Hawks trail 3-0 after Hopkins is able to plate 3 runs in the top half of the third. Nolan Kemp leading off here for the Hawks. It'd be nice to see him get on the board here, erase that deficit a little bit.
Yeah, excited to see Nolan hit here. We saw him pitch the other night. Did a nice job.
High fastball just misses. Looks like the Hawks dugout's a little bit fired up here tonight. A little bit more fire than the last game.
Well, and that's what you need. You need to continue to stay in the game. Baseball's a beautiful sport. There's no clock, so you just keep playing, keep plugging away, and see if we can scratch out a couple runs here and put some pressure on Hopkins.
Yeah, fall ball here down the right field line. Out of play. Yeah, it's tough to bring a overcast night, not too much sunshine all day. It's been a little rainy. It's tough to get up for these kind of games.
Yep, but you knew that we were going to play tonight because the forecast said the rain was going to stop, and Chaska Athletic Park soaks up water unbelievably well.
Yes, it does. 2-1 delivery, fastball on the outside corner, hit softly to right field. Right fielder for the Royals is able to get under it. That is Americo Scalanti. Good at bat there by Kemper. Fouled one off and drives the ball a little bit into right field. Going with the pitch, just not much you can do.
Yep. Just keep getting good at bats, keep putting the ball in play. Hopefully good things will happen.
Hansen digs in here for the Hawks. Center fielder. Nice drive up the middle. Good base hit there by Thomas Hansen. Sneaking it past the shortstop on a nice hard hit ball. That brings up Carver Miller, top of the order here for the Chaska Hawks.
Now down 3-0, but Tommy, we know from playing center field, can run a little bit.
Yep.
So want to see if maybe we get something going here.
Hawks already have a steal on the books tonight. That was Benny Carter who subbed in for Carver Miller after that leadoff double in the first. Miller's already had a little bit success tonight, like I said, with that leadoff double. Let's see if he can follow it up with something else nice. McGee delivers. Miller puts a big swing on it, but just misses. 1 down, 0-1 count. Hansen takes off, gets a good jump, and is able to beat the tag in, and he is safe just barely. Good throw there by Nordine, but Hansen's speed's able to sneak past him.
That was a great throw. Just off to the shortstop side just a little bit, and Tommy can run.
And you could clearly recognize it, slid to the outside half of the bag, just how you teach it. Good job. 1 down now, 0-2 count to Carver Miller. Tommy Hansen leads off a second. Driven down the left field line, just sneaks foul. Good job by staying alive there by Carver Miller on that outside fastball. Misses on the outside edge. Good eyes there by Carver Miller, able to lay off that pitch.
That's a great take right there. That looked awfully good. I think it was outside, but that is a tough pitch to lay off.
1-2 now with 1 out. Chaska trailing 3-0. Carver Miller showing his football roots, just wearing a curveball there, not getting out of the way at all. He wants the base. It's a tough guy move. I don't know if I want to see it out of our pitcher too often, though.
Especially when you have a right-handed pitcher, left-handed hitter, so that's the exposed throwing. But I think Carver will take it. Got a couple base runners on now.
Looks like Benny Carter's going in to run for Carver. No injuries or anything. He just subbed in the first inning as well, giving the pitcher a little time to rest in between innings, high school baseball rule. The Royals call a quick timeout here to discuss their options going forward with runners on first and second and 1 out. Bushy steps into the plate here, hitting second for the Hawks. Good answer early here for the Hawks. Let's see if we can turn this into a couple of runs after giving up 3 in the bottom half or the top half of the third.
Yep, and their coaches probably just tell them, hey, let's make sure of an out here. We have one out already. It's not a bunt situation. Let's just make sure of an out. Don't worry too much about turning the double play. Take the easy one. You can take a one at any base right now.
Hansen taking off to third, and he is thrown out. Carter will advance to second, though, in the meantime. Nordin's tough to run on.
He is. That was a great throw. I thought Tommy had a great jump right there. And it was a great throw.
Yeah, we mentioned Tommy's speed as well. There's just not much he can do there. Hawks being aggressive, though, I like to see that. Swing and a miss there by Bushy on a high outside fastball. 0-2 count now with 2 down. High fastball gets the Royals out of the inning. Hawks get a couple runners on but are unable to plate any of them. As we head into the top half of the fourth here, it's Hopkins 3, Chaska 0. We'll be right back on CHBN.
Cuzzy's Brickhouse in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood-fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brickhouse is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brickhouse on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Welcome back to Athletic Park here in downtown Chaska, the home of the Hawks. Hawks currently trailing 0-3 after Hopkins is able to plate 3 runs in the top half of the third, and Chaska's unable to answer. Hits currently Hopkins 5, Chaska 2, and Chaska also has 1 error. Carver Miller still on the hill for Chaska. Delivers a slider on the outside, just misses. Luke Nordin up for the Royals right now. He's the catcher that just, made a couple nice plays out there.
Yeah, made great throws. He grounded out the first time to second base.
Fall ball off the ump's mask. He might want to take a little stroll here to recover. Looks like he's all right, though. 1-1 count now.
That's as a catcher, you turn around and ask the ump if he's all right, and
Yep.
if he's not, then you take a stroll out
Exactly.
to the mound to give him a little bit of
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah, that's how you get a call or two in the later
exactly,
innings.
exactly.
Miller delivers on a 1-1 count. Grounded to in between third and short. Oh, almost a great play there by Maddox Foss, but at least he keeps it in the infield for the Hawks as Nordin leads off with a single.
Yeah, we saw that last week, or at the last game, excuse me, also. That would have been fabulous, but I don't think he can get him when you're going that deep in the hole over there. But
he doesn't have your arm.
Well, yeah, no, thank goodness he has a strong one. But he's got great range out there. I mean, just to get to that ball shows his range.
Nice job keeping it in the infield. We mentioned the field's Athletic does a great job of draining, but it is a little soft. A bleeder like that might lead to an extra base hit. Number 3, Sam Harrison to run for the Royals. As that was catcher Nordin with the hit. Fastball misses just outside. 17, Ryder Lane in for Hopkins, digging in. First baseman. He had a big hit in the third inning. Carver takes a peek over to first. Fires over, unable to get him. Good job keeping an eye on the pitch runner there, Sam Harris. 1-0 now as Miller delivers. Ground ball to first, sneaks past Benson. Miller able to cover first, though, and get to play. Nice job there by Carver Miller, and also a great job by Sam Streeter.
Yep, that's a really nice play. I really like Benson going after that ball, so he didn't hesitate, didn't just out of his reach. Sam made a great play coming in from behind, and Carver was able. That's not an easy throw. That's like being a quarterback there, leading your receiver a little bit.
Carver did a great job there locating the base, running up the line with it. For the Royals now, it's Americo Salanti, right fielder. One down now for the Hawks with a runner on second. Fastball on the outside edge misses, and the ball sneaks past catcher Nathan Rosenberg. Runner advances to third. That's Sam Harris.
Yeah, you could just see Carver just overthrew that pitch a little bit.
A little quick in his delivery.
A little quick in his delivery there. Tried to put a little more velocity on that one. So now we got the infield in again for the Hawks.
Be nice to get a ground ball here, one of the corners. Salanti digs in. Miller working from the windup. Fastball high and swing and a miss. Looks
Must
like it
have been
catches.
fouled off.
Yeah, I think it fouled off. Caught the ump again. He's having a tough day.
Yeah. It must have been. Yeah, we didn't hear it up here, but it had to be a foul ball. Rosie didn't jump after that one too quickly.
No, sounded like it hit some plastic.
Yeah.
Miller again from the windup on a 1-1 count with one down here. Top half of the fourth. The fastball looks like it hit behind the plate as it rolls towards third base.
I think it might have got him in the foot there.
Yeah.
I think that's what he was saying,
Okay.
I think. It's hard to see from up here.
Yep. 1-2 now. Big pitch here for Carver Miller. Curveball fouled back against the fence here. Made me duck a little bit.
Yeah, back many years ago, the press box used to be on the roof, and so it was open air, and there's foul balls that would fly in there every once in a while. You had to keep your eyes open. We're safe back here now under the grandstand.
I don't know where my mid is anymore, too, so it's probably a good thing. Another foul ball called.
Yep, off his leg.
Unfortunately for the Hawks there, because they would have got the out at home. Looks like Sam Harris has taken off on basically any contact.
Yeah,
he's got good speed.
In this situation, you probably will take off on any ground ball, and then if you're out by a mile, you get in a rundown and let that guy get to second base, and so you're still in scoring position. Makes the read at third a little bit easier, too, if you're just taking off on anything on the ground. With nobody out, you probably would make sure the ball gets through.
Yep. Salanti calls for time. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top half of the fourth. Chaska trailing 3-0. Miller delivers. Nice curveball caught. Great job there by Rosie to get the out.
That should be. Did he foul it off?
He confirmed an out.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The umpire confirmed an out. Rosie with a great play.
Again, I told you earlier, I'm not a math major, but I knew that was 3 strikes.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if he fouled it off or not.
Yeah, it looks like it was a foul tip, but Rosie was able to make the play.
That's a big strikeout right there.
Huge. Now we got the 9-hitter up, Jackson View.
He bunted last time.
Yes, he did.
Will not be in this situation, but
2 down now for the Hawks. Miller delivers on the inside corner for a strike. Miller delivers again on the 0-1 count. Curveball, check swing. Got him as the second base ump says he came through.
and I think that was a swing.
I think so too.
Yeah, and that's a tough one for the umpire behind the plate because that's that high strike. And
Yeah.
you're looking at the ball there, but good call by the ump on the bases.
It's a little different not pointing to a
Yes,
side and
yes,
just pointing.
yes, yeah.
0-2
Yeah.
now with 2 down for the Hawks as they look to get out of this jam. Time called there by Jackson View. See this more and more apparently now. The time calls. It wasn't very common.
Well,
a
you
few
want to make
years
sure
ago.
you're ready to
Yep.
hit. Make sure you have a plan.
Nice curveball there. And they're
Big
able to throw to
strikeouts by
first and get
Carver.
the out.
Good job.
2 big strikeouts by Carver Miller. Getting himself out of the jam there. As the Hawks trail 3-0. We'll be right back here for the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
We're back here at Athletic Park. Chaska trailing 3-0 after Hopkins was able to get 3 runs in the top half of the 3rd. We're in the bottom of the 4th here for the Chaska Hawks. Maddox Fox leads off. We've gotten runners on base. We just haven't been able to do much.
Yep, and McGee's doing a good job with his strikeouts. You know, we got to put the ball in play, I think, a little bit more, maybe put a little pressure on the defense. He does have 5 strikeouts after just 3 innings.
Curveball missed outside. Fastball on the inside, driven down the right field line, just foul. McGee's a big boy out there. He's more of a more traditional pitcher.
Yep, he's a little bit intimidating.
Works quickly as well as another foul ball.
You love that as a defensive player. You love guys that get the ball and get on the mound and throw strikes, and he just keeps the energy in the field.
Yep, quick through his windup. Foss fouls another one off here. Good battle.
One little thing, you look at McGee when he's pitching, he doesn't walk around or anything. He just throws it and gets right back on the pitching rubber and gets the ball back from the catcher. He doesn't waste any energy.
Nope. No wasted motion there. 1-2 count now as Maddox Foss is leading off here for the Hawks. Curveball outside misses.
It's a good take by Maddox there. A good spot by McGee on that pitch.
2-2. High heat gets Maddox Foss.
Yeah, he's been living up there this game. That's his 6th strikeout, and that's a good pitch location. He went away, and then comes inside.
He's bringing it tonight, too. He's
Yep.
got some good velocity to that fastball. And the off speed does just enough to keep everybody honest.
Yep, the Hawks are going to have to make some adjustments now, try to put the ball in play.
Nathan Rosenberg now digs in, lays off a high fastball. Rosenberg made 2 big plays on defense last inning for the Hawks, in the top half of the inning for the Hawks. Catching a foul tip, strike 3, and also throwing out a runner on a strike 3 call in the dirt. Swings at a high fastball there, just misses. One delivery, curveball right down the chute for strike 2. Yeah, McGee works quick. It's like calling a basketball game for me.
And as a hitter, sometimes when you start to see him get in that rhythm, that's the time maybe where you call time or maybe take a little extra time going up to the home plate. Try to throw them off their rhythm just a little bit.
Yeah, as that fastball misses just high. Good job of laying off that one by Rosie. Curveball on the outside corner, just misses. 3-2 count now with 1 out.
Good take by Rosie right there.
Yes, it was. Fastball delivered, ground ball to short or third. Jake Perry makes a play, makes a strong throw over the first, and is able to retire Rosie.
Now, we talked about this in the St. Louis Park game. We're still, 4th inning, but we're starting to get to the later innings a little bit where Benson might, after 2 outs here, maybe take a pitch here just to maybe try to get his pitch count up a little bit. Definitely want to do that when you get to the 6th or 7th inning from the same situation.
Benson digs in against McGee. Curveball outside misses. Yeah, we've seen Hopkins call a couple of timeouts in the box here early. With how quick McGee is working, it might be decent strategy just to set yourself.
Yep.
Pop foul out of play down the right field line. 1-1 count now with 2 outs here for the Hawks.
And you can tell Nordin's a veteran catcher. He has sets up very nicely. He's one of those catchers with unbelievable flexibility. You look at the stance he has back there. It's he gets to get that low strike, gives the umpire a good view of the pitch. Good swing.
Good swing.
Great
there.
swing.
Nice job by Drew Benson, driving a line drive into the left center field gap. He'll round first, but stay there. Good piece of hitting. That's what we spoke about the last time Benson was up. He's just extremely comfortable at the plate. He's been in those situations, maybe not at the varsity level, but he's been in those situations with a 2-2 count, 2 down.
Now, if we, it's always tough to score with 2 outs, but man, that can be crucial to a team. If we can get a run with 2 outs, maybe 2.
Ethan Bachman digs in, lays off the high fastball. 0-1 count now with 2 down. Drew Benson on first. Ethan Bachman at the plate. Fastball, a little low. Bachman goes down to get it and fights it off. Back into the net. 1-1 count now. Ethan's about 6'4". He's got long arms. Good to see him shorten up the swing here and drive something. Good job there, driving it to left center field, and it gets down, and it gets through as well. Benson on his way to third, Bachman on his way to second, and the Hawks have something going here now with 2 outs, and Jaden Millette stepping into the plate. Good piece of hitting there.
Yes, great piece of that away, Ethan. Great piece of hitting there, going the other way, and that's the key to scoring runs, especially with 2 outs, is stringing some things together.
Yep, good job going inside out there by Ethan Bachman. Senior heading to Sioux Falls University to play football next year. Talked to him earlier. He said he's taken off already in early July, so it's not a lot of time to work with. Second and third now for the Hawks. 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball misses low.
Nice having the senior up in this situation.
Yeah,
had some
absolutely.
good swings our last game.
Oh, jeez. Line drive right back up the middle. Catches McGee on the shoulder. Bounces right to second base, and it looks like Jaden is retired. McGee caught it right on the forearm. That was a scary play. Looks like he's all right, though, as he walks off fine. Yeah, he's pointing at his wrist. Chaska unfortunately can't get anything after the two-out double. As we head to the top half of the fifth, we'll be right back here on CHBN.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here on CHBN, broadcasting live from Athletic Park, home of the Hawks. I'm Mike Schmid, broadcasting with Eric Welter. Currently, we're in the top half of the fifth inning with Hopkins leading 3-0. Chaska unable to get on the board, but they did build a little bit of momentum last inning.
Yeah, 3 great swings. We got the Benson started it off, and then Bachman with a double. But, man, Millette just nailed that one back up the middle. McGee looks like he was all right coming off. It looked like it got him in the wrist.
Yep.
But that's all you can do in that situation. Just get a great swing, hit the ball hard, and that's exactly what Millette did.
Yeah, unfortunate hop there for the Hawks as it went straight to the second baseman.
Yeah, second baseman made a really nice play on it. As we tell the kids all the time, hey, you just can control getting a great swing, and then after that, after it makes contact with the bat, you're out of control. And so he did exactly what he needed to do. Like I said, it's nice having that senior up there.
Yep.
That was one of the hardest hit balls I've seen in a
That
while.
was Jackson Primus in for the Royals.
I mean, it ricocheted off his wrist all the way to second base. I can't believe
he had a little smoke going to second base.
I'm wondering
too.
how he's doing in the dugout right now. It's one of
probably
those
swollen up a little bit as we speak.
You have adrenaline and you walk off and saying you're all right, but
you take a peek at it.
Yeah,
It starts to hurt a little more.
Exactly.
1-1, curveball, hit weakly to second. Streeter with a nice play to get the quick runner. That is Primusberger.
And that's not an easy play. That probably had a little English on it. It was spinning there, and so you really got to focus on that play because that can kick away from you pretty easily.
McLachis stepping in here for Hopkins. Yeah, Streeter's had a nice game so far in the field. Shortstop for the Royals, McLachis up now with 1 out, nobody on. Top half of the fifth. Curveball catches the outside edge. Good pitch there. Carver Miller kind of battles out there. He just goes out there and does his job.
Yep, he's a competitor. He's a bulldog out there. He won't give in to anything.
Fastball inside, driven to right field, down the line, and it looks like it's going to carry foul. Stay in play, but carry foul. 0-2 count now with 1 down. McLachis, the 2-hitter, drives the line drive to deep center, or the center field, I should say. Hansen's able to handle it off a hop. Nice line drive base hit by McLachis.
Now we're in the 5th inning here. It'd be nice to get through this meat of the order.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, where they don't extend it, get some extra at bats, where then might not have to face them again.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rest of the game.
The middle of the lineup's been pretty dangerous so far. As University of Golden Gophers or Minnesota, the Golden Gophers commit. Jake Perry digs in, playing third base for the Royals tonight. Miller delivers, ground ball down the first base line, able to sneak past Benson. McLachis is heading to third. He's safe, and
What a
Perry
play.
is thrown out at second. Wow, what a play. Nolan Kemp delivers a strike to second base to get the out. Heck of a play by Kemp.
Well, that's nice having that strong arm.
Yeah, it's not often you have an arm
yeah.
that strong out in right field.
Yeah, that was.
It's the second time tonight Perry's been thrown out at second base
yes,
as well.
He has. Yeah, now that one was a little, I mean, he was just trying to extend a double, and it was good baseball right there. Great play by Foss putting the tag on there.
Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, you're not facing a right fielder that can throw in the upper 80s.
And not only that, it's threw the ball right on the money.
Yeah. Great play by Kemper. 2 down now, runner on third. Mauser, the 4-hitter, steps in. Curveball delivered on the inside edge for strike 1. Good pitch. Kind of fires you up as a pitcher to have a play but like that made behind you.
Yep. And then let's say take advantage of it, try to get this one, get back in and hit.
Miller working out of the windup. Curveball misses outside. Great job there by Rosenberg.
You mentioned that, Schmitty, earlier. It's nice having that catcher out there where you can throw any pitch and know that you have a great chance of blocking it or catching it.
Rosenberg, one of the few guys, like we said, with the varsity experience. He didn't catch a lot as a sophomore. He did DH quite a bit, but he's done a great job behind the plate so far. Both catchers have. 1-1. Fastball misses on the outside edge. Big out here for the Hawks as they're trailing by 3. Have struggled to hit so far the last couple of games, so got to get out of here.
Last inning, hopefully that's a sign of what's to come here where we start stringing some hits together.
Good curveball. Gets strike 2 here on Mauser. Two and two with 2 outs, and here's the delivery. Miller looking to catch the. Ooh. Rosenberg thought he caught the outside edge with that curveball. I tend to agree with him.
Well, it hit his glove. He might have been setting up outside a little bit.
I think he was.
Yep.
3-2 now with 2 down in the top half of the 5th. Runner on third. Miller delivers. Driven into left field. That's going to plate 1 for the Royals as Mauser gets a single and an RBI to extend the inning. Good piece of hitting there by Mauser. Found a pitch and drove it into left field.
Yep, that's 2 strike hitting right there. Just got to put it in play and see. And that's baseball right there. Now that's a good piece of hitting, but it wasn't not nearly hit as hard as what Millette did last inning.
No, exactly.
And, we have nothing to show for it.
Yep. It just shows how big that throw by Carver Miller was and the tag by Foss. Saved a run there. Cole Anderson, the DH, digs in. Big number 16. Takes strike 1 down the middle. Fastball. Royals are looking to make a switch here. They're bringing Mauser out, subbing in number 8.
Running at first base, number 8 is Charlie Schaefer.
I'm impressed with the Hopkins middle of the lineup. They have some guys that can really hit here. And they've hit some good pitches by the Hawks.
Schaefer subs in to run. Fire over to first, just safe. Ooh, Carver thought he had him.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's got a good lead right there. I think they're looking to run here, try to get him to second in scoring position, try to get that 5th run on the board.
Yep. We haven't seen Charlie Schaefer yet tonight.
It's a pretty good lead he's got over there.
He's running for the left fielder, Mauser, who's got decent speed as well. Another fire over, just safe. Good job by Benson there applying the tag.
And the key to a right-handed pickoff move is your feet. If you have quick feet, if you can turn those feet quickly, and so that is the key. Left-hander, you have deception, but right-handers have to have those quick feet to get the throw to try to pick a guy off.
Another big lead. Stays at first as the pitch catches the outside corner.
There's a current Cub, Pete Onzorg.
Yeah, I know Pete.
He had the quickest right-handed pickoff move I've ever seen.
He's a Guardian Angels alum, just like myself.
There.
And just a great guy. He's
Yes,
a lot of fun to be
yes,
around.
Yes, yeah, he was a good pitcher for the Cubs.
Another fire over to first.
But he had, but it's all in his feet. He has such a quick turn.
Oh-2 count now with 2 down. As a coach, do you want your pitcher to just kind of ignore first base and go get this one? As the runner takes off on a curveball, they let him go?
Yeah, not really, because now he's in scoring position over there. Now with 2 strikes, though, then you probably want to bear down on the hitter, and that's exactly what happened there. Yep. But you just don't want him to take second base on the first pitch or the second pitch. But now with 2 strikes, now it's let's get after the hitter.
The hitter again is Cole Anderson, the DH for the Royals. Schaefer now with another big lead at second. Carver Miller delivering on a 1-2 count here with 2 down. Fastball a little low. Great job by Rosenberg again, getting his body in front of it, stopping the running from advancing.
Now, we just don't want him just to swipe third base, but I wouldn't mind Sam maybe coming off the base a little bit, not worrying so much about holding him on, getting the infield big. But then again, we just don't want him to walk over to third base either.
2-2 count now. Ball hits a short. Maddox Foss fields it. Delivers a low one. Benson with a great pick there to get the Hawks out of trouble. We head into the bottom half of the 5th. The Hawks trailing 4-0 as Hopkins is able to play to run there. We'll be right back on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back. We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize,
build a new home,
find a cabin,
buy land,
relocate out of state.
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
We're back here at Athletic Park. We are having a couple issues with our home plate camera. We're going to hopefully get those solved. It looks like they're back to normal. Chaska's trailing here. We are on CHBN, the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Chaska's trailing 4-0. What do you think going forward here, Coach? What's the game plan?
Well, that base runners, good swings again. You may want to take a strike here, getting down to our last 9 outs. McGee must be all right after taking that shot off the arm. He's back out there to throw the 5th inning.
Yep.
But it'll be good now. So after Kemp and Hansen here, it'll be the 3rd time that we have seen him through the lineup.
Kemper swings and misses there, and it's a 1-1 count, leading off the bottom of the 5th inning here for the Hawks. Drives it into right field. It looks like it might. Yes, it does get over the head of the right fielder, and Kemper's on his horse. He's heading around first, and he's going to hold up at second. Good leadoff double for the Hawks there. Nice job by Kemper after he makes a big play in the field.
Yes, great start to this inning. That's 4 good swings the Hawks have put together now. Last 4 batters have done a great job. They have good at-bats.
That brings in Tommy Hansen, lefty center fielder, speedster.
Tommy had a great swing his first time up, stole it second.
Center fielder Thomas Hansen.
Tommy looking to bunt, fouls it back over the backstop. 2 strong arms on the left side of the field here for the Royals. Makes it tough, but Tommy's got such good speed that he's going to give it a shot anyway. 0-1 count now for the Hawks.
Yeah,
no outs.
He was looking for a base hit there.
Yep.
Either you put that down a perfect or foul, and now he's got a couple more strikes to play with here.
Gave the third baseman Perry a little something extra to think about as well as he takes strike 2.
Yep, and he noticed Perry had moved in, and so he's hoping to shoot it past him. Now with 2 strikes, Perry moves back.
Kemper with a good lead off a second. Hansen puts a good cut on a high fastball outside, but is unable to connect. That's strike one, or that's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th for the Hawks. What's the strikeout count now for McGee? He's got to have quite a few.
Yeah, he's up to 7 now.
Leadoff hitter Carver Miller and pitcher digs in now. 1 down. Foul tip on the fastball. 0-1 count. Seems like McGee's pace might be giving the Hawks a little bit of an issue as well.
Yep.
Miller digs in, down 0-1. Fastball down the middle, fouled back. And I don't hear any car horns, so I think we're
good.
okay.
That's good.
Going through a lot of baseballs in this game, a lot of running in and out here.
Well, that's what you get when you got 2 guys that throw hard. You'll get a lot of foul balls. Your pitch count might go up a little bit. Harder to put the ball in play.
Carver digs in here now, down 0-2. Strike 3 there as he goes down swinging on a good fastball by McGee. Henry Bushy digs in now for the Hawks, the right-hander, number 20, playing third base tonight. Fouls it off down the right field line. 0-1 count now. 2 down in the bottom half of the 5th. Hawks still trailing 4-0.
Center fielder sees that swing by Bushy. He's shifting towards right field quite a bit.
McGee delivers something off speed and low and away, and he gets the swing and the miss from Bushy. And Chaska's doing a lot of things right. They just can't get on the board right now.
Yeah, we had a little bad luck last inning.
High fastball just misses outside. 1-2 count now. Good take there by Bushy.
And we'll see where this game takes us, and we'll see how it finishes. But I do like our approach, which seems like we're getting, even though with the high strikeout count, we are swinging the bat, have had some good hits here the last few innings anyways.
Yeah.
Good at bats.
Another missed fastball on the outside edge. Saw this last inning from McGee, and then he came back inside with some high heat. 2-2 count now. Fastball inside and up, and he gets strike 3. Hawks are retired in the bottom half of the 5th inning. They are still scoreless. Hopkins leads 4-0. We'll be right back on CHBN.
Cuzzy's Brickhouse in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brickhouse is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brickhouse on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart. Bank local. Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
We're back here at Athletic Park in downtown Chaska, the home of the Hawks. I'm Mike Schmid with Eric Welter, broadcasting on CHBN. Carver Miller back out here for the top half of the sixth as the Chaska bench just gets back from a nice jog out to the bench trying to stay warm. It's Luke Nordine leading off here for the Royals, the Arizona Wildcat commit. Curveball misses high here for Carver.
Just sitting up here and just seems like a little more energy tonight in the crowd, a little more energy. It's just nice to be back down here at the ballpark and trying to gain some normalcy here. And it looks like the crowd's gotten bigger as the game has gone on, and I think people realize, hey, it's not a bad night out there.
It turned out to be kind of a beautiful night, at least here in the box.
Yes, that's true. But, yeah, the temperature's not as low as the other night. The rains went away.
Miller misses. It's 0-2 now. Or 2-0, excuse me. Fall ball down the left field line. We got a 2-1 count now. Carver Miller facing off against Nordine. Yeah, a lot more students, a lot more energy in the crowd. It's great to see. That's something like calling football and calling basketball. I just missed it.
Yeah.
Miller now delivering on the 2-1 count. Curveball misses high.
There's nothing like the high school sporting event where you have a big crowd and high energy. Those are precious moments that you have, and you got to enjoy it when you're part of it.
3-1 count now. Miller delivers. High fastball gets Nordine to swing and a miss. Nice job by Miller. Yeah, I was really looking forward to calling the Hopkins versus Chaska girls basketball game, and then that got canceled. But the crowd at that game would have been absolutely electric. It would have been a lot of fun. 3-2 count now. Carver delivers. Nordine with a nice bleeder to right field. Carver Miller put a great pitch out there. Nordine just threw his hands at it.
That's just good baseball right there. Carver threw a great pitch, 3-2 pitch, outside corner. Nordine did exactly what you do as a good hitter. You keep your hands back, just use your hands, and you put it in play and something good happens. But, yeah, if I'm Carver Miller, I'm not I'm upset with the outcome, but I'm not upset with the execution of the pitch.
Absolutely. It seems like the Hawks haven't been able to catch a break tonight so far. The line drive off of McGee back in the fourth. Ryder Lane digs in for the Royals first baseman here, number 17. Nordine subbed out here again.
Lane has a couple ground outs to the right side tonight.
Good pitch. Just misses on the outside corner. Miller's still looking strong here in the sixth.
Yeah, he hasn't. I think his pitch count is relatively low, even though he's given up 10 hits. I'm not sure where he's at on that right now.
0-1 count as he delivers. Fall ball against the backstop. 1-1 count now. 0 outs and a runner on first for the Royals. Nordine was subbed out. I believe that's Hansen back in to run for Hopkins, but I'm not sure. Sam Harris, excuse me. Sam Harris is in to run. He showed good speed the last time he was on the base pass as well. Chaska in kind of a pseudo shift here. And it cost him on that one as Ryder Lane's able to bleed something through the left side there. First and second now for the Royals with no outs here in the top half of the sixth. Looks like we're going to get a runner. It's number 2 going in for Ryder Lane. Number 2, that's Cole Breyer.
Running at first base, number 2 is Cole Breyer, running for Lane.
Up 4-0. Hopkins first and second, nobody out. They're probably looking for a big inning here.
Yep.
I would be surprised if they put anything on, but you never know.
Salanti now in the batter's box for the Royals.
They are down at the 8-9 hitters in the order.
Miller working out of the stretch, delivers just inside, misses 1-0 count. Maddox Foss playing with quite a bit of depth here in the infield. One-two count on the delivery. Strike catches the outside half on the fastball. Good pitch there by Carver Miller.
Let's see if we can get a ground ball here to the
Yeah.
left side to get a chance at a double play.
Carver delivers, line drive, just past Foss. Hanson with a really strong throw to save the run here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Yeah, in that situation, you're not taking any chances. You're
Nope.
not sending him home unless he is safe by a mile.
Yep, just out of the reach of Foss there.
Next up for the Royals.
No activity currently in the Chaska bullpen. Jackson View digs in, the 9-hitter for the Royals, and Chaska's bringing in their infield. See if the Hawks can get an easy out here. Foul ball, and it looks to be carrying out of play here down the right field line. And yep, it gets out of play. Good hustle there by Rosenberg beyond the plate, chasing after it. Jackson Views looked to bunt earlier in this game as well. Probably not in this situation with the infield all in.
Yeah, it's good that he went up there aggressive. He was
Yep.
looking to try to score those runs.
Miller able to work out of the windup now with the bases loaded. Chaska still trailing by 4 here in the top half of the 6th. Curveball in for strike 2. Good pitch there by Carver Miller. Outfield playing fairly shallow here for the Hawks as well.
Nice play by
0-2
Rosie there.
delivery, and Rosie drops down to the pads to block that one, saving a run. Rosie's tough back there. He's got that catcher build.
Yes, yeah. And he does a nice job. He does a nice job controlling the game for us.
Infield in here for the Hawks. 1-2 count, 0 outs. Bases are loaded for the Royals as Jacksonville calls time here. Miller working out of the windup again on the 1-2 count, and he delivers. Curveball outside, gets strike 3. Big time pitch there. Jacksonville didn't like the call.
Yes, that is a big-time pitch. Now have to refocus
Yep.
here. We got one down, not done yet. Now we're moving the middle infield back. Or, nope, they're going to stay in here, it looks like.
With Primusburger up, I think
Probably,
that's
yep,
probably the call.
Yep, so they don't want to give up that 5th run here.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult to turn a double play here with Hopkins leadoff hitter Primusburger in the box. He's shown good speed so far here tonight. It's beautiful out here tonight, actually.
Yep.
0-0 count, curveball delivered, and catches the inside corner. Another big pitch for Carver Miller. I didn't pitch too often, but when I did, it felt like in the later innings my curveball just had a little bit more snap to it.
Yeah, your arm gets a little bit more tired and sometimes gets a little bit more break. And it actually just kind of slows down.
Mm-hmm.
And we tell the
Fastball up and in, just misses.
especially at a young age, it's not so much the break on the curveball, it's the changing of speeds. If you
Yep.
can change speeds and move the ball in and out, you're going to be successful as a pitcher.
Primusburger just able to get out of the way of that one, up and in from Carver Miller. 1-1 count now with 1 down here. Miller delivers, misses just low. 2-1 now. Still no activity in the Chaska bullpen. So difficult with this shortened season to keep your pitchers fresh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's, we're lucky so far. We hope to continue with this trend, but we are, every year we get 20 games, and State High School League is allowing us to play 20 games this spring.
2-1 count. Ball delivered or driven deep into left field. Looks like Bachman's under it. He's able to make the
go
play.
three
And he
here.
fires it
Gotta
into
go
third
three.
base. Good throw on it, just a little wide. Hopkins plates another one. 2 outs here as Hopkins extends the lead to 5-0 over the Hawks.
And looking at that one, I thought maybe we had a shot at third, but probably the correct play would have been going to second on that. Try to hold the guy did tag up.
I kind of like taking the shot to third
Yeah,
there. Just
yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
I
at
thought-
this point,
yep.
down 5-0.
Yep.
Does the 7th run matter as
Yep.
much as the 6th?
Exactly, yep.
Jake Perry digs in for the Royals.
And I'll be honest with you, that was a lot deeper than I thought it
It
was.
was. The
Yeah,
ball
he hit
carried.
yep, that was a good piece of hit right there to score that run.
Had good pop off the bat. Curveball misses outside 0-1 now, 2 down. Royals with men on second and third. Jake Perry in the batter's box for them, the third baseman. Miller delivers, misses outside and low, and the ball kicks away from Rosie, and Hopkins is able to plate another one. (6-0) now lead for Hopkins as the pitch gets away from Rosenberg, away and in the dirt. (2-0) here with two down. Miller misses just. Ooh, he does get the outside corner, and Perry doesn't like it.
And that was kind of a tricky one. I think Rosie was setting up inside on
Yep.
that one, and then so it looks a lot worse than it actually is as he moves his glove out to the outside part of the plate.
Carver delivers. Curveball in the dirt there. 3-1 now. Continuing to work out of the stretch with a man on third. Or, excuse me, out of the windup with a man on third. Streeter playing in shallow right for the Hawks as well, facing the lefty. Fastball misses high and outside, and that's Miller's first walk of the night as Perry gets the first. Or excuse me, that was Milakis. Or Mikalakis. Perry's digging in now. Should have brought my glasses
Yes.
too, Coach.
I like Perry's swing so far tonight. He's looked good, and I liked his arm at third base, too. He made a nice play over there earlier tonight.
Chaska's going over their options here. It looks like Miller's handing the ball over. Carver Miller threw a pretty good game tonight, just couldn't get out of a couple tough jams.
Coach Bauman's talking to his team out there. I think he might be coming in with Foss. I thought, is that what Hawks are still discussing strategy there?
Yep.
Yep, Maddox Foss is now going to throw his warm-up pitches. That's why we didn't have any activity in the
Yep,
bullpen.
that makes sense.
Yep, he had a plan already.
Tough to warm up when you're playing short.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Foss's game as a pitcher here, Coach.
I mean, you mentioned earlier about working quick.
Yeah.
Maddox Foss works quick. All right, so he's going to get the ball and throw it. He's young, only a sophomore, okay, but very calm out there, very in control, knows what he's doing. So it's going to be fun to watch him perform here.
Yeah, he's played a lot of baseball.
Yeah,
in
played
his
a lot of baseball, yep.
few years.
But, he has a strong arm playing shortstop, so he's going to be throwing that fastball.
Are we going to be moving Bushy to short? Or
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's what they'll be doing.
That's what it looks like. Bushy's moving over to short, and then Carver Miller's moving back to third, which is his primary home when he's not throwing. Tough position for a young pitcher to be in, first and third.
Yeah, but it's good bringing him in here, down 6-0,
Yeah.
get his feet wet a little bit on the mound, see if he can get out of this jam. And, you look at the scoreboard here right now. score is starting to get away, especially if they get another big hit or two here. But unless we plate some in the next couple innings in our last 6 outs of the game, I don't think the score is indicative of what the game has been so far. Hopkins has gotten some big 2-out hits, that sort of thing, and we've had some bad luck, and so play here, a play there. This is a little different ball game.
Yeah, absolutely.
The batter is third baseman Jake.
So that's Maddox Foss taking the mound, moving over from shortstop. We got Carver Miller moving to third, and Henry Bushy taking over as short. And this is Jake Perry here, digging in now. Curveball catches the inside edge. Great start there by the sophomore.
Wow, that's an impressive
nice
pitch.
pitch.
Yeah, coming in first pitch, throwing the curveball. That's
Had a lot of movement.
Yeah, that's
Looks like he got the gopher commit a little confused there.
That's a lot of courage on that first pitch. Good job by Maddox.
Curveball again catches the inside corner. He's doing a great job so far. Do you stick with it here, or do you come back with maybe a little heat?
I would probably throw a fastball up and away, but it's one of those things. I don't think you can argue with either pitch there.
Looks like we're setting up inside. Curveball misses outside, sneaks by, and Hopkins is able to plate another one. And Mikalakis moves on to second base. 1-2 count now, 2 outs as the Hawks look to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah, and Rosie was looking for that pitch down and in.
Yep.
And just got away from him there.
Couldn't quite get on top of that curveball.
Yeah, it's a tough one when it scoots on the outside part of the plate there.
Perry still in for the Royals here, digging into the box, down 1-2 in the count. Hard ground ball down the left field line, sneaks past Carver Miller. That's going to be extra bases here for Perry. Bachman able to get it, fired it into Bushy, and Hopkins plates another one. Now Chaska down 8-0. Hopkins with 13 hits on the night. Good night for them.
I think that's Perry's third hit of the night.
It is.
And I think it's going to be the first time he's going to run the bases.
Yeah, I believe so. He's been thrown on that second twice.
Yeah. So good piece of hitting right there, going the other way. 2-strike approach.
Nobody happier than him to see that he didn't have to go down to the dirt too. Got a pitch hitter in here for the Royals. Doesn't look like we have his number. Number 8. Yeah, that's not in our scorebook tonight.
Yeah.
I think it might be Drew Charney though, sophomore.
Well, early on in the year, you never know. I mean, guys might be moving up and down from
absolutely.
JV, and injuries might play a part, and so rosters get posted at the beginning of the year, but you can always make changes, that sort of thing.
Another pitch sneaks by on the 2-1 count there. Perry advances over to third. Looks like that's Charlie Schaefer. I'm assuming he just moved up. It was written in our score on the bottom half of our scorebook here.
Yeah, you just never know on the team's roster who, and if they're doing very well at the JV level and they pull them up, or injuries dictate that. And
2-1 count here. Fastball in for a strike. Good job. 2-2 now with 2 down in the top half of the 6th. Yeah, we were speaking about Brad Hand on Friday. He didn't even start at the varsity level as a freshman. He played JV ball to start, and he got moved up after about 3 games.
Yeah, well, that was a coaching mistake right there. So, Brad, he was something special. But actually, he moved up and pitched for us. He actually pitched in the playoffs for us those years.
The senior class that year was really good as well.
Yeah, but he was an impressive player.
I played some JV ball that year. I think Brad led our team in doubles. He was on our roster for about 2 weeks. Curveball misses just outside. We got a full count now with 2 down. Runner on third is Perry. Foss, the pitcher for Chaska, came in for Carver Miller here earlier this inning. Fastball hit to deep center field. Hansen giving chase. Can't make the play at the wall. Charlie Schaefer rounding second, heading to third, and it looks like he will get in there safe as Hopkins plates another run.
Great swing.
Yeah, big time
Coming
swing.
in, yeah. Coming in with a little pop. Now, that's a deep part of the ballpark right there. Tommy had a good chance of running that down. That would have been an unbelievable catch if he would have caught up to that one.
That's tough, going full speed after running about 30 yards and knowing the fence is coming up. It's never easy.
Yeah.
That's Charlie Schaefer with the 3-bagger there to drive in a run. I'm assuming he's maybe a sophomore or freshman that recently got moved up. Like I said, he wasn't in our original scorebook here. Cole Anderson, the DH, digs in, and he takes strike one on a fastball on the outside corner. 2 outs still here in the 6th inning. Chaska's trailing 9-0. Hopkins 14 hits. They've plated 5 this inning. Strike 2 by Maddox Foss on a low fastball. Good job.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Maddox going out there. He's looking good. Looks like he's in control. Throwing some nice pitches.
Very calm out there.
Yeah, he's a relaxed athlete.
0-2 delivery, misses outside. Good miss. Let's see if he can get him on the slider or the curveball here. Get out of this inning.
Oh, nice pitch coming in on inside there.
Twins up 2-0 as well. If you're watching us on TV, might as well give you a little heads up on their game.
We want you to stick around here and watch this, but
looks like
Hap is in the 7th inning right now. And I don't want to jinx anything, but yeah, sorry. I won't say anything of what he's doing right now.
There's a lot of zeros on the scoreboard for the Pirates tonight.
Yes.
Not that we wanted you to go away from our broadcast at all here. 1-2 count now, 2 down in the 6th. Big sweeping curveball,
nice
gets
pitch.
strike 3, great pitch. Chaska gets out of there after giving up 5, trailing 9-0 here on CHBN. We'll be right back after this short.
Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
We're back here for the bottom half of the 6th inning. Chaska's trailing 9-0. They've got 5 hits. They did make an error. Unable to plate anything. Ryan McGee, the pitcher for the Royals, who had 9 Ks through the first 5 innings, is taking the rest of the night off here. Probably trying to keep his pitch count down as they go.
Yeah, and you got to have confidence in your bullpen, too, up 9-0. I do want to talk about that last out, though. So the score was 9-0. Hopkins did have a guy on third, and that's a big out when you start talking about developing your team, starting to get confidence, starting to so that changed from if we don't get that out and that kid scores, it's 10-0. So then unless we score this inning, the game's over because of the 10-run rule.
Yep.
Now we're guaranteed at least 2 more at bats. At least 3 more guys get to get an experience of hitting, So just little things like that as you're trying to develop a team where maybe you can scratch out a couple runs here and see what happens. And now you're guaranteed 6 more outs of at-bats. So that's a big out right there when you start thinking about trying to develop your team in the short season.
And coming off a non-season.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
early in the season, every at-bat you can get, every play that you can make is just more experience that you can gain.
Yep. Henry Bushy here for the Hawks, the 2-hitter, now playing shortstop. And looks like the Royals have turned to Alexi Hungel, lengthy right-hander, number 21. 1-1 count here, no outs. Tapper to third. Let's see if Bushy can beat it out. That's just a great play by Jake Perry.
Nice play. That was Foss, too, but that was a nice play
Foss,
right there.
excuse me.
Yep. That's all right. That was a nice play.
Yeah, not much you can do there.
Yep.
He had 8 strikeouts.
Nathan Rosenberg digging in here, going up against Hungel. 1 down here. Thank you for joining us again on CHBN. We do appreciate it, and thank all of our sponsors as well. His first pitch misses just outside. Here's the 0-1 delivery by Hungel. Just misses inside with the fastball. I haven't met Rosenberg or talked to him too much so far in the short season, but he seems like he's got that attitude out there that you want.
Oh yeah, he's a tough kid, and he wants to compete, and he's going to get after it.
Yeah.
And so, again, it's going to be early in the season. I don't think we like the score right now, but they're going to have some good practices here coming up, and they're going to start to string some games together. And our bats were getting better here towards the end against McGee.
Yep.
Good at bat for Rosie.
Yep, Rosie draws a 4-pitch walk there. It's always nice kind of waiting out the new pitcher.
Yep. And
Throw
that's
a strike, and then we'll go.
And that's what I was talking about with that last out there.
Yep.
Again, we're guaranteed 6 more outs, and then we didn't have the pressure to have to score to continue the game going on here. And so we'll get more guys at bats. And you just never know. I mentioned earlier, there's no clock.
No, it's a funny game. Streaky hitting.
Yep.
Riley Killian subbing in there to run for Rosenberg after he draws the walk. Drew Brenson takes a ball outside, and Killian just sneaks back to first. Nice snap throw there by Nordine. Nordine and Perry have showed off their arms so far recently in this game. They're both very, very good players. Hungel with a 1-0 delivery. Misses again outside. 6 straight balls here, but Drew Benson's the hitter for the Hawks. Is this automatic take here?
I would think so, yes.
1 down here for Chaska. Fastball down the middle, swung on and fouled off. If you're going to swing, that's the pitch to swing at, I think.
Yeah, that was right down the middle.
Drew's not very happy that he missed that one.
That was right down the middle there.
Let's see him drive something. 2-1 now with 1 down. Here's the delivery. Hit hard to right field. Looks like right fielder camps under it and is able to make the play. Benson's retired. 2 down now for the Hawks. Ethan Bachman now stepping in. He had a double his last at-bat. Nice line drive to the left center field gap.
Yeah, it'd be great to see Ethan get another great at-bat here and start to get on a roll.
Hungel delivers. Just misses Bachman. Riley Killian advances as the ball sneaks past catcher Nordine. I kind of like it. Nordine's got the old school batting helmet with the mask.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often anymore.
No.
Seems like kind of a throwback player.
Yes. He's a good catcher. He does a nice job behind the plate for Hopkins.
Bachman digs in. 1-0 count here, 2 down. Hungel misses low and inside again. Nordine with a nice job there, dropping to his knees.
Good base running by Killian there. You have to, with 2 outs, you never want to make the third out at third,
Nope.
especially down 9-0. We want to make sure Ethan gets a
Absolutely.
chance here.
Fastball. Bachman fouls it back off the backstop. 2-1 count here now with 2 outs. Chaska trailing 9-0. Number 21, Hungel on the mound for the Royals. Fastball catches the outside corner.
Now Baco just has to go into his 2-strike
Yep.
hitting mode here. Try to put something in play. Try to plate that run from second.
Like to see him do exactly what he did in the last at bat. Fastball just misses Bachman on the inside. 3-2 now with 2 down. Runner on second here for the Hawks.
Hey, good
Bachman
at bat.
drives a walk.
Good at bat by
Yep.
Ethan there.
I believe that's his 4th or 5th walk already this season. He doesn't have a ton of registered at bats. I believe it's only 9 right now, maybe a little more.
Designated hitter, Jaden Millett.
Jade Millett now in. He's been the Hawks' hottest hitter as of late, and
And I
Hopkins
think-
is gonna.
I think
take him as
Hopkins coach knows that.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure they know what they're doing here. That's why their coach is making a trip to the mound.
At the very least, to give his pitcher a heads
Yep,
up.
Yep, yeah, that's true.
After
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened to McGee.
Hawks fans, just a reminder, we got a couple of home games coming up.
Yep, the PA is announcing right now that we do have a few home games coming up. That's the 26th. We've got Wyzetta. 28th, we've got Edina. 30th, we've got Chanhassen. That's Strikeout, Cancer Night, and Diabetes Night. All of those at Athletic Park, as well as the very next day against Lakeville North, again here at Athletic Park. I might not have a voice after
Well,
this, Coach.
I was going to say, if you like to watch baseball and you live in the Chaska area, we got a lot of baseball going on down here. They and teams love to come to the Athletic Park, and
Yep.
our schedule allows us to have a lot of non-conference games. And so when Coach Bauman calls teams and says,
You want to come play at Athletic?
yes.
And that's Nordine makes a nice play to end the Hawks inning. The first pitch there. As unfortunately, Jaden Millett pops up behind the home plate. 9-0 Hopkins as we head into the top half of the 7th inning. We'll be right back here on CHBS.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
We're back here in beautiful Athletic Park in downtown Chaska. I'm Mike Schmidt with Eric Welter, broadcasting on the Chaska Hawks Broadcasting Network. That's chbn.com. The Hawks are currently trailing 9-0 here to Hopkins. Maddox Foss is on the mound right now, taking over for Carver Miller. He misses high and inside for a ball on the first pitch of the inning. Looks like Drew Charney is digging in for the Royals here, number 4.
And you mentioned he's looking at this future schedule as we get down to our last 15 games. 10 of them are going to be at Chaska Athletic Park. So everybody has a good chance to come watch some baseball. But even if you live in the area, they also have a game against Minnetonka at Minnetonka and a game against Chanhassen at Chanhassen. So 12 of the 15 games are right in this area. So.
And every game at Athletic Park will be broadcast by us here on CHBN. 2-1 count here now.
I noticed they do have a Saturday afternoon game at 1 o'clock, and if you can get a nice day, if you can get a sunny day, it's fun coming down here.
Charney gets hit there by Foss and draws the base on ball with a hit by pitch. Yeah, the schedule really picks up. I think it's 4 games next week that we've got.
Yeah, it looks that way, yep. And
including a rivalry night against Chanhassen. Cole Byer now in the box for the Royals as they lead 9-0. Nobody down here in the 7th.
And Coach Bauman has really put together a good schedule where he's playing some of the elite teams in the area, and that'll just get them ready for playoff time. I wouldn't be surprised in a season like this to see a team who maybe starts slow or doesn't finishes with a record maybe just above 500, make a run towards the state tournament, maybe state championship, because it's a really nice tight slider there by Foss.
Yeah, Foss with the slider there, able to get the 0-2 lead here on Cole Byer.
But, you know, just the way things work, you get a 4 or 5 game week. You might have a player out for injury. We still have all the COVID protocols in place. So week to week, there might be just kind of different teams.
Another tight slider, grounded to short as the Hawks look to turn 2. Byer hustling down the line, but Chaska turns the double play. Great job there by Bushy and Streeter.
Great double play. Bushy hung with that one there, took it right off the chest. Streeter did a great job of getting rid of it. Hanging in there, even though with the guy barreling down, sliding into second. No, see, that's what I was talking about. We got to play another inning.
Yeah, that's a little
and now we just had an experience, turned a double play, something we can build off of here going into the next few games.
Americo Salati, the outfielder for the Royals, digs in. 2 down here now in the 7th. Yeah, nice to see. Not your traditional middle infield here for the Hawks, but they did a nice job there turning that double play. 1-1 count here with 2 down.
Nice to have players that are versatile, that can play multiple positions.
Yeah, it's so crucial at the high school level with the different pitchers that you have to bring in, the lineup shuffles that are constantly going on. It's so crucial to have 3-4 guys that are really versatile. Good slider in there for strike 2. Foss, the sophomore, like we said, took over for Carver Miller. Fastball, gets the slow tapper right back to him. He's able to fire and get the 3rd out. Good inning there by the Hawks. As we head into the bottom of the 7th, Chaska trails 9-0. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back. We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize,
build a new home,
find a cabin,
buy land,
relocate out of state.
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
We're back here for the bottom of the 7th inning at Athletic Park on CHBN. I'm Mike Schmid, joined by Eric Welter. Always glad to have Brett here. He's our audio and video guy helping us out. Jake Sinnen stepping in now for the Hawks pitch hitting. Jake's a fastball in the outside corner for a strike one.
Also want to give a shout out to Lloyd Milberger. He's been running our scoreboard for us here at almost every Hawk Cubs game.
Sinnen with a short fly ball, and it's able to be handled by the third baseman there for the Royals. One down here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 7th. Senior Ben Carter pitch hitting now here for the Hawks. Let's see some good at-bats.
Yep, yeah, he had a good swing against St. Louis Park, and then he came in and was a courtesy runner. Did a nice job running the bases, stole base.
Yeah.
Yep.
Takes a ball outside here. 0-1 count, one down. Fastball down the middle, fouled straight back. Out of play. Ben's kind of one of those guys that'll just come in and fill a role.
Oh yeah,
He
yep.
gets it.
And he's a
He's a
good player.
senior.
Yep, he's a good player. He's a good hitter. And the Hawks are just trying to find their groove right now. Haven't done much hitting last couple of games, so they'll probably mix and match a little bit. And it just takes a few guys to start hitting the baseball, and then it becomes contagious. And then you start to see some crooked numbers on the board.
Yep, strike on the outside corner called. Carter hits a nice hard ground ball. Picked up a second baseman for the Royals. He fields it and makes the play. Chaska down to their last out here on Friday night. Again, our next game is Wayzata on the 26th. Believe that's Monday. We'll be broadcasting live here from Athletic Park.
Number 15 is A.J. Cantu.
A.J. Cantu, the senior, digging in for the Hawks. He hits a number to the right side of the infield, and that's going to do it for tonight. Hawks fall to the Hopkins Royals 9-0. Just couldn't get that many breaks. You know, hit it where they were. They hit it where we weren't.
Yeah, and we had that one inning where we had a couple doubles, and Millette hit that shot back at the pitcher. Bad luck bouncing off of his arm and right to the second baseman. Hopkins is a good team. You know, they came here and they swung the bats real well. Pretty clean. Chaska did make one error, but pretty clean scoreboard there. So we made him hit the ball, and Carver Miller, did give up a few hits, but I think he only walked one, maybe.
Yeah, he did. He walked one. It was his last batter.
So the Hawks need to get back to and have some good practices here. I'm sure they'll be hitting tomorrow.
Yep.
And try to get back into a groove, and then they got to stay positive. It's going to be we're going to have a lot of games in a row coming up here, and that's the beautiful thing about baseball. You get to get right back at it here in a few days.
Yep. That's going to be it for us tonight. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's game. Thank you again to our sponsors who made this live stream possible. That's the Rome team at Edina Realty, Schramm House, Bank Vista, Cuzzy's Brick House, and Unrestricted Marketing. Our next live stream will be Monday night as the Hawks host another talented team in Wayzata, right here at 7 o'clock at Athletic Park. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Eric, Brett, thank